Hi, warm wishes from Medcity. So come, let's watch an IELTS speaking test. This candidate's performance is close to a band 7 or 7.5. Stay tuned till the end of this video as I'm giving my feedback on this candidate's performance. Meanwhile, as you watch the speaking video, I want you to take note of the candidate's performance, keeping in mind the criteria for speaking, which are fluency and coherence, grammatical range and accuracy, lexical resource, and pronunciation. This is the speaking test of the International English Language Testing System taking place on the 3rd of July 2023 at Medcity International Academy, Kottayam. The candidate is Sharon Bridget Jacob and the candidate number is 2375. The examiner is Shruti Matai. Examiner number is 4777. The center number is MIA007. May I know your full name?
My name is Sharon Bridget Jacob.
Okay. And how may I address you?
You may call me Sharon.
Okay. All right, Sharon. May I see your ID, please?
Here you are, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Sharon. Where do you come from?
I come from a quaint little village called Kanirapalli, which is situated in the bustling city of Kottayam.
Okay. Do you work or are you a student?
I am presently a student of literature. I'm doing my master's in literature.
Okay. So let's begin with the part 1 of your speaking test. Let's talk about on the topic fruits and vegetables. Do you like to eat fruits and vegetables?
Yes, I do. I love fruits and vegetables and I have been eating them for as long as I remember.
And how often do you eat fruits and vegetables?
I eat fruits and vegetables as often as I can. I have them during every meal.
Okay. Why do you think fruits and vegetables are important for us?
Fruits and vegetables not only provide a good source of dietary fiber and vitamins, they also make your body glow, your face glow, and they provide healthy bones and teeth.
Wonderful. What kind of fruits do you prefer?
I usually prefer to have mangoes and grapes, but in times when these are not available, I prefer watermelon.
Okay. Do you like the same fruits and vegetables today as you did when you were a child?
No, I don't think so. When I was a child, I disliked bitter gourd and certain other vegetables, but now I've learned to like all of them and all kinds of fruits as well.
Okay, great. Do you think people should eat more fruits and vegetables?
I believe if people want a healthy diet and good complexion and health, they must imbibe fruits and vegetables in their diet.
Okay. Let's move on to the next topic, which is headphones. Do you use headphones?
Yes, I do. I use headphones while I'm traveling or when I have trouble sleeping or when I'm listening to a boring lecture.
Okay. What type of headphones do you use?
The headphones I use are not exactly headphones. They're more like earpods and they belong to the company called Boat.
When would you use headphones?
I usually use headphones when I travel long distances, either by train or bus, and I also use them when I have trouble sleeping.
All right. In what conditions you won't use your headphones?
When I'm talking with my loved ones or I'm in an important class or I'm talking to an authority, I wouldn't dare to use a headphone.
That's great, Sharon.
Medcity IELTS App, a complete learning solution. IELTS listening, reading, writing and speaking module lessons with grammar classes and free practice materials. Get over 50 hours of video lessons. Download Medcity IELTS App now. Available on Android and iOS platforms.
So let's move on to the next part of your speaking. You will be given a cue card and you will be given 1 minute time for preparation. Followed by this, you will be given 2 minutes to speak. So here's your cue card.
Thank you.
And here's your pencil.
Thank you.
Your preparation time starts now. Describe an actor or actress whom you admire. You should say who he or she is, what he or she looks like, what kind of movies he or she appears in, and explain why you admire this actor or actress. Okay, so your time is up. Let's begin. Your time starts now.
If you honestly ask me about films, I would probably say that I don't watch many films. But of all the films that I have watched, two of them stand out vividly in my mind. And these are two comedies that are acted up by Robin Williams, my all time favorite comedian and slapstick comedian. Yes, Robin Williams is an American, I'm sorry, he was an American actor who died a couple of years back, but his energy and vivacity still lives on in the hearts and minds of people, especially mine. Robin Williams was an amazing actor and as talented as he could be. He was very versatile and could do voiceovers for almost any character he could ever see. Robin Williams has acted as a person who transformed himself into a woman in Mrs. Doubtfire, and he played the skeptical scientist in Flubber, who invented a very gelatinous living being called Flubber. However, if you talk about Robin Williams' life, he had a very bad lifestyle and he was an alcoholic. He never stayed in any of his relationships and he also suffered from depression and anxiety. In the end, it was to my grief that I noticed in the newspaper that he had taken his life a couple of years ago. In spite of all these negative points about him, I feel that Robin Williams is an amazing personality. And I believe that his contribution to the American film industry has paid a lot of interest to all the people all over the world, not just to America, but in India, Russia, Japan, China, and all other countries who have seen his works. Robin Williams, in my opinion, is the best actor.
Okay, Sharon, that's great. Thank you. Let's move on to the last part of your speaking. We will discuss a few questions based on the topic you just spoke. So, are actors and actresses very interested in their work and why?
Well, that question depends because most actors are very interested in their work and they do what they can to come out in shining colors. And they also do it for the pay because the pay that actors get is quite high. But some actors need not be very interested in acting. They just are pushed to it because of the appeal by the masses or because they had a debut in a film that made them popular. But in some cases, these actors need not really be interested in what they do.
Okay. Is being a professional actor or actress a good career?
Again, there are two sides of the coin to that. One is being an actor can involve you in a lot of controversies and also a lot of physical, emotional damage, like in the case of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, where the defamation case was against Johnny Depp and he eventually ended up winning, even though Amber Heard was partially in the right. Yes. There are a lot of negative feedback from society that comes to actors. And I believe that it need not always be a road of glistening colors for actors.
Great. What can children learn from acting?
Children usually imbibe anything they see and they hear. So it should be with great care that we show them only what they need to see. Most of the films nowadays depict violence, sex, and hatred, murder, and these kind of ideologies being spread to children is not good. And I believe that children should not follow actors in their being.
Medcity IELTS App, a complete learning solution. IELTS listening, reading, writing and speaking module lessons with grammar classes and free practice materials. Get over 50 hours of video lessons. Download Medcity IELTS App now. Available on Android and iOS platforms.
Okay. Why do children like special costumes?
Children are by nature curious and inquisitive, and anything that attracts them, they will try to follow or imbibe it with themselves. For instance, if a child sees a picture of a dinosaur, he might ask his mom or dad to get him a costume of a dinosaur. So it is basically the creativity and the childlikeness that is in them that forces them or enables them to copy others.
What are the differences between actors or actresses who earn much and those who earn very little?
The actors who earn a lot are respected more and they're given more popularity, whereas it is the people who are low key, the actors who are low key, that earn little. So there is a big disparity between actors who earn much and actors who do not earn much. I believe that people who earn much have an upper edge over those who earn little.
Okay, that's wonderful. What are the differences between acting in a theatre and that in a film?
Acting in a theater merely implies that the actors have a one on one relationship with the audience, and also the audience feels catharsis, merely a passing of the emotions that the actors also feel. Here, they can, even though they engage in playing out different parts, the actors truly identify with their audience, and there are no cuts or retakes or edits in this. But compared to theater and movies, in movies, people are acting certain roles and they also do not do it for a long duration. They have cuts and retakes and takes which enable them to better their skills.
All right, so here we come to the end of our speaking test. It was wonderful. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you, ma'am.
So let me give my feedback on Sharon's exceptional performance. As you've watched the video, you must have understood that she is a frequent user of the English language. Now, when coming into the criteria, the first one, which is fluency and coherence, she is fluent throughout her speaking. Although she was hesitant in some areas, there was self-repetition of words and self-corrections were prevalent. But she was able to use spoken discourse markers, connectives, and cohesive features effectively. When coming to grammatical range and accuracy, she was able to paraphrase the questions really well and also discuss a variety of topics effectively without any grammatical errors. Although her subject-verb agreement and the usage of articles like the was rarely erroneous. When talking about lexical resource, which is vocabulary, she used a wide range of vocabulary throughout her speaking. And some words that she used in her speaking, which made it exceptionally phenomenal, were imbibe, catharsis, slapsticks, and vivacity. When talking about pronunciation, her intonations were good and clarity of words throughout were efficient, except for a few words. So, leaving you on that note, thank you so much.
For more such exciting videos, download Medcity IELTS app.